So I guess it's working. Hey, hi everybody. I wanted to put together some sort of an introduction. I guess I should have done this before I put out the first video. That video obviously is of me receiving Lotus. It was before summer, or actually just as summer got started. But figured I'd put together a little introduction, say hello, let you know who I am, what I'm doing, what the intent is behind all this, and give you some sort of insight. So my name is Dave Houston, and along with my better half, Crystal, we're going to be documenting the travels and the things that we do with Lotus. It's primarily for my family. I've got a lot of adult kids, and she has kids as well. Keeping in touch with them, letting them see what we're doing and where we're going, places that we travel, mistakes that we made or we make along the way. The type of boat I bought was it's a 1981 Endeavor. It's a 40-foot center cockpit. She's a sloop rig. She's got a 3/4 kill. She's got a half skeg rudder, a 50 horsepower Perkins, I think it is, diesel engine, right off the top of my head. Terrible, huh? She's big. I will at some point in time do a walkthrough of the boat. Right now she's up on the hard. Give you a little bit of a background about me. I first started sailing, or got bit by the sailing bug, if you will, in 1992, but it actually precedes that. As a kid growing up, my favorite person, or my idol if you will, wasn't the Elvis Presley, although I did get a kick out of him. I liked Jacques Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau, he was my go-to guy. The sea, the ocean. Well, anyways, so in '92 in the Philippines, Grande Island, we were there in Longapo as a young Marine. Got bit by the sailing bug, and that progressed into a love for the ocean. I actually came back to the United States, CONUS if you will. Started taking formal sailing lessons at Point Loma Naval Sailing Center down in San Diego. I took their basic, their intermediate, and their advanced courses. Made a friend, his name's Mark. During that time, he was a Marine as well. He owned his own boat. It was called Uncaged. It was a sloop rig. I think it was a 32-foot boat. Can't remember the make of it off the top of my head. He and I sailed that all up around California, if you will. San Diego down to Baja Naval. We took boats down to Baja Naval for rework. Channel Islands, Dana Point. We didn't make it up to San Francisco, but we had talked about it a couple of different times. He ended up getting out of the Marine Corps, and he ended up giving me a sailboat. He gave me a 22-foot trailered, I think it was an O'Day. That's what's off the top of my head. Ended up losing that boat, and that's a story for another time. Yeah, definitely a story for another time. With that being said, let's see what else I got on my little list here. My intent, oh my gosh. The intent is to take this big, beautiful boat that I bought, and I'm going to modify her. I'm going to upgrade her. I'm going to invest a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, time, and obviously money. Bring on another 1,000, huh? So, yes. The wiring is 1981. The instrumentation on it is 1981. The previous owners, they rewired her in such a manner that I don't think that it's appropriate. It'll work. My intent is to take the AGM batteries out of it. I do want to go lithium. I do want to go solar. I want to have a wind generator. The projects that I've got coming up right off the bat is this weekend, as a fact of the matter. The bottom coat is being stripped. When I say stripped, it's being media blasted. After the media blast is done, my intent is to put a copper coat on the bottom of it. I've heard nothing but good things. I can't say nothing. I've read some bad reviews as well. But copper coat the bottom. Keeping her safe, keeping her sound. She'll splash in a couple of months. When that happens, then the intent is to sail her around the Chesapeake. I want to go up to north at some point in time. I want to cut through the canal and come down Delaware, go back out to the Atlantic, come down around, and come back in the Chesapeake. That's not going to happen anytime soon. My skills, if you will, I'm going to say they're lacking, and that's okay. Crystal and I, we took a ASA 101 course to refresh my skills and to get her into the groove. There are some other ASA classes that my intent is to take here in the near future. So become proficient at sailing, and then after I'm done with the Chesapeake, say maybe in about 10 years or so, the intent is to take off out of the Chesapeake, go down the ICW, hit the Keys, come around to the Gulf, and retire down there, living on Lotus, having a home port or a home house, condo, something with ocean access down in the Gulf, on the Gulf side of Florida, and cruise the Caribbean, sail south and west when it's time for the hurricanes to come through, maybe San Andreas, but live my life down there retired. Crystal is a bit younger than me, and her intent is to follow along with me, which is amazing. She put her cart to my horse, and it's phenomenal. The DIY projects that I do have coming up that I'll be doing reviews on, if you will, or you'll be seeing me and I'll make separate videos on them. I did buy some Spartite, so I'm going to be redoing my mast seal. It is leaking. That's not going to happen until after it warms up a little bit. It's winter here and it's friggin' cold. After I do the Spartite, I've also got a barbecue, one of the new barbecues. I think it's called a Magna. I'll do a review on that and getting it set up and put together. I've also, like I said, the intent is to go solar. I'm leaning towards Battle-Born batteries and the Vitron system. My solar panels are probably going to be Renogy. I think that's the name of the company that I was reviewing. And then wind generators, or at least one wind generator. Eventually I'd like to get rid of my propane and have an induction. Maybe a water maker, definitely, and then a small washing machine on board as well. But that's all for the future. First, putting my hands on her and sailing her, getting her out, leaving the projects alone for a while, and getting wind in my face and miles under my belt, if you will. But what else? I plan on doing a review of my purchase. That process was absolutely heinous. I did a lot of research on the internet, a lot of videos on the internet, and a lot of it was great information, a lot of it was good information, but it wasn't 100% accurate. When buying a boat, there's a lot to it. It's like buying a house. And I think I hit all the classic things I wanted to just chit chat. So anyways, once again, my name is David. The intent behind doing these videos is not so much for all of you, but it's more along the lines of just keeping in touch with my kids. Same thing with Crystal. If you like what you're seeing along the way, hit that button, that subscribe button, smash the likes on the videos. If you don't like what I'm doing, leave a comment, let me know. This is also linked to a Facebook page where I'll have a bunch of still photographs, and there'll be some videos in there as well, but mainly the YouTube thing is for the kids, right? Anyways, y'all be safe, you take care, peace. I hope you have a great day. I'm done, I'm out. Right on.